So if you're thinking about getting a credit card or you're consistently trying to get a credit card and consistently getting denied, then this video is for you. Do not apply for a credit card without watching this video in full, and I'll explain why right now. The biggest problem that I see with people is that people don't know what their credit score actually is before they apply for a credit card. Now, different credit cards require different credit scores to obviously get approved for them. And in most cases, people are using an app like Credit Karma to let them know what their credit score is before they go ahead and apply to get a credit card. But this is exactly the problem. Credit Karma may provide you with the correct credit score when you go to apply for a credit card, but it also may not. Credit Karma uses a different scoring method than what they may use when it comes to getting your credit card. If you don't know, Credit Karma uses a system known as the Vantage 3.0 scoring system. But when it comes to applying for a credit card, they may actually be using the FICO scoring method or your FICO credit score to find out what your credit score is before they go ahead and approve you for that credit card. So you need to know what your FICO scores are, not your Vantage 3.0 scores. It's that simple. Now, I've made a video going over this in the past, but here's your refresher, and the scores are different. Now, you could be applying for a credit card for a slew of different reasons. Maybe you're just starting out trying to build your credit. Maybe you're trying to get into travel, so you want to get that introductory travel credit card, or other reasons. Maybe you just want some general cash back. I don't know, but either way, this information would help you no matter what you're trying to do. So real quick, let's go check my personal credit scores on the Credit Karma platform, and I'll show you the differences. Either way, we load Credit Karma on up, Face ID, we are in. Right now, you can see my TransUnion score is sitting at 773, and my Equifax, however you pronounce that, is sitting at 780. Now, these are great credit scores, but they are not my actual credit scores. There's nothing wrong with these particular scores, but like I said before, they use a different scoring method. So most lenders are going to use the FICO score, not the Vantage 3.0 score. So to get your FICO score, what do you have to do? There's a couple of things you can do, and I'll run them down right here. I'm going to go over 3 different ways that you can check your FICO score. The first 2 ways are actually 100% free, and the last way, well, it'll give you even more information, which you definitely want to stick around for. The first way to check your FICO credit score is likely your bank. So if you have Chase, Bank of America, maybe Ally, I don't know, Wells Fargo, completely up to you. I don't know what bank you use. Let me know what banks you use down in the comment section, and we can chat about it. But either way, if you open up your banking app, they usually have some type of free credit reporting system or free credit monitoring system. In that particular case, you can see one of your FICO scores. So let me open on up Bank of America. That's one of my main banks, and I'll show you guys what I mean. Now, you have to enroll in these programs on your banking app. So if you're not enrolled, definitely enroll today, and you can find out what your FICO score is. As you can see for Bank of America, my FICO score right here as of September 19th of 2025 is sitting at 808. Now, this is reported and updated every single month from the credit bureau known as TransUnion. There are also 2 other credit bureaus, and this is the downfall of having a bank account to check your credit score. You're only going to get one score. So when you apply for a credit card, they could pull your TransUnion score, they could pull your Equifax score, or they could pull your Experian score. So I don't know which score they're going to pull. That kind of just depends. You can look it up and find that information out depending on what credit card you're applying for, but you're only going to see one score. In general, they're probably somewhere in line together, but there could be some differentiating factors. So definitely worth it to have all 3 scores. So this is just one way to check. You can check on, like I said, your banking app or other banking apps. It's 100% free, but it does give you your score. In my case for TransUnion, my FICO score right now is 808. Which is great. Now, like I mentioned before, there's 3 different credit bureaus. So you want your score from all 3 different bureaus because you don't know where you're going to get that credit score pulled from when it comes to applying for a credit card. Either way, the other credit bureau I want to mention is Experian. If you go on Experian.com, make a free account, you can get your FICO score with Experian 100% free. Now, that's only your FICO score with Experian. You're still going to want the other 2. So the only one remaining that you would need to know what all your credit scores are is your Equifax or Equifax score. Now, other banks may or may not give you that score. Personally, none of the banks I have give me that Equifax score. So the only other way for me to get that Equifax score, as well as the other scores that I have, all in one single place, is to go ahead and download the MyFICO app. Now, this isn't a promotion or anything like that for MyFICO, anything like that. None of that. This is just the only way to see all your scores. But in order for you to see all your scores in one single place, you are going to have to pay a monthly fee. Now, what I personally do is I pretty much check my credit scores once a year. So I would simply download the MyFICO app, sign up for 1 month, check to see what all my credit scores are, and pretty much cancel my memberships. I don't personally care to see what my credit score is every single month. It really doesn't matter unless you need to know what your credit score is every single month. But like I said, I just don't think people need to do that. But if you need to, by all means, you can go ahead and keep the membership. But I would just cancel it after you find out what your scores are. You can just write them down, store it somewhere, check back in 6 months or a year. Completely up to you, but it is about $15, I believe, when you go ahead and sign up. Either way, let's go check out the MyFICO app and show you what your credit scores are on there, and also show you something else that you may not know. Let's get into it. And we are in. Right now, my credit scores across all 3 credit bureaus pretty much aligned to what I said earlier. So Equifax as of today is 820, TransUnion as of today is 808, and Experian as of today, recording this video, September, whatever day it is, September 27th, is 810. Either way, like I wanted to mention before, there are different credit scores depending on what type of loan you're trying to get. Like I said, this is a credit card video, so we want to go ahead and click on score versions by loan type and click on credit card. You can see this is the FICO Bank Card Score 8. So generally speaking here, this is exactly what the lender is going to see, the credit card lender is going to see when you go ahead and apply for that credit card. You can see here my scores are a lot higher when it comes to credit cards, but they may be a little bit lower when it comes to a mortgage. These are completely different FICO scores, but you do get all of them on the MyFICO app. Like I said, I think it's worth it just to grab them, you know, once a year, maybe once every 6 months just to see, and just cancel your membership. That's completely up to you though. But either way, you can see right here, Equifax for my credit card credit score is 833, TransUnion is 831, and Experian is 823. So most likely I'll get approved for pretty much any credit card out here that, you know, I don't see what credit card I wouldn't get approved for, but maybe there's one out here that I won't. I think these are great scores though. If you go back, you can see there's other different versions. Like I said, mortgages. So you can see those are my mortgage credit scores if you care. Those are also different scoring methods completely, but that's a whole separate video. And then obviously auto loans, because same thing goes here. So my auto loan scores are different. So if I want to go out and grab a car, get a car loan, these are the scores they're going to see when I go ahead and do just that. And lastly is the new versions, which is the FICO 10 scoring method, a new version or a new method of pretty much figuring out how to calculate your credit score. Now I've made videos talking about this in the past. I'll link it up there or over there. Either way, made videos talking about this, going over your credit report, all that kind of good stuff. The links will be in the description. I'll also point to it up there, but tons of different videos regarding credit cards and how to increase your credit score, maybe increase your credit limit if you already have a credit card. So tons of stuff. Like I said, if you're interested in any of that, definitely just let me know down in the comment section below in case I missed a video and I can make a video for you dedicated to just that reason. But either way, there you go. There's 3 different methods. 2 of them are free. This one is paid, but this one gives you every single score you need to know. And these are the scores, most likely, I would say 90% of the time, that they're going to pull when it comes to actually applying for a credit card or really anything else that requires a loan. Now, this video is extremely important because you don't want to go out here and apply for credit cards that you simply aren't going to get. If the credit card company or credit card lender has a hard stop at 700 and your credit score is 670, then you're probably not going to get approved for that credit card. But not only did you already apply for that credit card and not get approved, that's going to impact your credit in a negative way. If you apply for a credit card and you get denied, then now you're going to have a hard inquiry on your account. That hard inquiry is going to stay on your credit report for up to 2 years, and it's also going to impact your credit score for probably about 3 to 6 months, give or take. But either way, you don't want your credit score to drop simply because you didn't get approved for a credit card. Every time you apply for a credit card, you should always have the mindset of you will be approved before you apply. Now, lastly, there are credit card programs out there like the American Express Apply with Confidence program. Pretty much the program allows you to apply for a credit card to see if you're going to get approved. And if they say you are going to be approved, then you can go ahead and click it, actually be approved, and not have to worry about it. They'll let you know without doing a hard inquiry on your account, which is exactly what you want. So if you're looking for an American Express credit card, definitely check that out. The Apple Card also does the same thing, and a couple of other credit cards, I'm sure, do the same type of program as well, where you pretty much can apply for the card to see if you're actually approved, and then you won't get the hard inquiry on your account until you actually accept the offer. But either way, that's all I really have. So if you have any questions regarding your credit score, credit cards, getting approved for them, how your credit score is created, because that's a whole separate video as well, already made it, but your credit report, how to break down your statement balance, it's all already on the channel, but just let me know down in the comment section so I can point you in the right direction. And if I haven't already made it, then I'll make it for you. This is lifestyle finance. It's your life. You got to take care of it. You got to do your due diligence, do your research, figure everything out, but you're all good to go. That's the knowledge. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay hydrated. And check out the links below. It'll get you some free stuff. I'm out. Dollar Mike. Peace.